Some women move because they have to. Ivie moved because she chose to. A confident artist who had mastered her craft in Port Harcourt, Ivie wasn't running from anything, she was running towards more. This is not a story of loss, this is a story of vision and growth. Welcome back to another episode of Celebrating Women's Story. This is a story of Ivie, the woman who knew her worth.
Hi everyone. So today we have Ivie. Hi Ivie.
Hi Mama.
How are you?
Yeah.
Okay guys, today we are with Ivie. Ivie, please tell us a little bit about you.
Okay, my name is Ivie Izeko. I am from Delta State and I'm a graduate of the University of Port Harcourt. So don't think makeup artists are not graduates. We went to school. So I'm a graduate of the University of Port Harcourt. I graduated as a geography and environmental management student. Yeah. So,
And how did you get to makeup? You did not go and use your certificate.
the certificate still exists in this country.
Oh please, you should stop doing this.
I know it does, but it's not as it should be. So we have to find a way for ourselves. So how did I get here actually? I think makeup, I found myself in makeup not because I saw people doing it, right?
Yeah.
Makeup is one thing I grew up to find myself loving. It wasn't basically makeup, so let me not put it that way. I just grew up seeing myself do anything beauty. I could make hair. Makeup was not even it then. I don't even know about makeup when I knew I could do stuff like this. I can be creative with my hands.
Yeah.
You get. So I was good in making hair. So you know those dummy they used to buy for us as kids?
Yeah.
I would whip the hair out of their hair. I would break the hair out of their hair. So I just found myself doing things like that. I could just fix nails like that. And that's it. I think that's where it came from. So getting to know what makeup was, the passion was also there, the love was also there because it's something I can do with my hands. So
Creative people.
yeah, you know, right? We're very proud, I know. So that's how I found myself being a makeup artist today because it's something that was in me, being creative generally.
Wow.
Yep.
So when did you start?
Ooh.
And why did you not pick any other part? All the hairstylists are making money.
I know, right? And makeup artists are still making money in a very stressless way.
Oh my god! So are you saying that makeup is stress-free?
Yes, it's kind of stress-free if depending on how you build yourself. But starting up is not easy.
Yeah.
The stress is actually there. But of course, that's why you keep growing and keep getting better to make for you for things to be easier for you and for you to earn better with your services. So that's basically it.
So when did you decide that makeup was the one that I was going to do and leave hairstyling and all the other things that you were good at?
Okay, funny enough, when I was in university, I actually supported myself and my dad with my handwork by making hairs in school. I made hairs in school, I made nails. Even when I was relocating to Abuja, I still had some of the manicure, all those nail stuff that I bought when I was in school. I brought them to Abuja. I think at the point I gave them out, I can just use it to sow seed into someone's life, you understand? So I was doing hair and nails. I was still not doing makeup, right? So actually, there was a period we had a long-term strike in school, and 3 months was gone. Like I was practically doing nothing at home and all that. I just what am I doing with myself? You get. So one of those cool evening where you're in your bed, pressing your phone, going through Facebook, or Facebook was the thing then.
Yeah, you know.
Facebook was the thing then. So I was just going through Facebook. So an advert popped up on makeup training. It was like a 2 weeks makeup training then in Lagos. Guess what, girl? I didn't have the money that I saw on the post.
How did you do
I didn't know how I'm gonna get the money, but I was so eager on, because I don't think that's the first time I'm seeing a makeup post or a makeup ad, but I was so interested at that time to do it. But the question is, how do you even do it? First of all, do you fare to Lagos?
Yeah.
How do you even get to Lagos? I mean, Port Harcourt. You understand? So I had some money on me, but it won't complete what I needed for the trip and the fee. So of course I met a few people. I don't have. Guess what? It was a lecturer in my school.
The Nigerian lecturer.
Nigeria.
That one is new.
If I am given a mic anywhere, I will keep calling that man's name. I am telling you. He's elderly, funny enough. So he's not even a young, bubbly lecturer like someone would think wise, you get. And he's a very responsible man, you get. So I met him. I think they were still going to school that period. I don't know, lecturers and their stuff.
Yeah.
So one of the days we spoke and he asked me, what is the problem? I told him this is the problem. I needed money to go learn a trade and all that. Like, he said he didn't have much, but because I had this kind of mindset at that time, like, he would support me with what he could. Then he gave me like 20,000 naira. Wow. So I added to what I had. My money was still not complete, but I told the lady, the makeup artist I was running the program, that please, I really want to come, but my money is not complete. But if she can give me before the end of the program, I will pay up. Yeah, so she accepted.
Like it was,
you know, when God has already ordained something to be or to happen, everything will just be going smoothly, because this person doesn't even know me. You understand? Nobody wants to go through the stress of fighting and asking a student for money. So she accepted. I got to Lagos. I stayed in a friend's house and I started the training. My friend was taking me to the training every morning, like that. Favor was just everywhere. I was just getting help from different corners. So while the program was going on, somehow I just got the complete money, and I even got extra to buy my kids before coming back to Port Harcourt. Oh my God, I came like a queen. But
wow.
I came like Queen Elizabeth back to Port Harcourt that year. So I was really happy. I bought my box, I bought all the makeup kit I needed, and I came back to Port Harcourt. So when I got back, fortunately, school resumed not too long after. So I started going to school, and whenever I'm going to school, me and my handbag, me and my box, we are doing after lecture. I'll start begging any of my classmates for me to practice with. But you know, makeup is one thing that when you don't practice it, it will leave.
Yeah.
Yes. Except you're like long in it, a hand that is very rare. But when you're new in it and you're not consistent with it, certainly it will leave. So I started practicing. Some will reject the offer because they feel I'm not good enough, I'm not professional, you know that.
Yes, exactly.
Why some give me their face to do my work and all that. And funny enough, starting from school was one of the best decisions I took, because my classmates, most people in school started knowing me that she does makeup like that. So guess what? Most of the people that rejected me at that time, they became my clients. They paid heavily to have the same.
Oh, the Ivie touch.
To have the same makeup I was ready to do them there. So that's just one beautiful thing about this, my craft. The growing in the craft, I will say, is a blessing, because God just placed things. In fact, like, you know, it's a step you have to take. So the step was just kind of smooth for me at the beginning, but it's when I decided to now be very professional with it.
Business business in Nigeria. When you actually
The first bride I went to stole my iPad. My first bride that was, hey, I have a bride. My iPad went for it. I said, okay, maybe that is the sacrifice I need to make to open the business officially. And I know a lot of my friends there that, oh, just do for me now. Let me give you 2K. Let me give you 5K. Let me give you 1,000. And I will gladly and joyfully do it because it's something that gave me joy at that time. Until today, I still find myself having this peace, joy in doing this thing I'm doing. I don't know if I can work anywhere again.
I've tried doing other businesses, but the energy is not there. Like everything is tailored to makeup. I try selling accessory. It's not like I don't sell, you understand, but there are some extra energy I needed to put on these other businesses, but makeup wasn't letting me because this is where I feel more safe and comfortable with. So I just chilled. Let me be here first till I retire.
because when you start one thing and your mind, your whole passion and mind is on it, you know, navigate to another thing is always difficult.
I think that's my situation. Seriously, that's my
So
situation.
you have to do things around makeup.
Doing things around makeup. I think that's even the only way now. Like,
Yeah.
but anything outside makeup, I don't know the possibility. I don't know. I can't tell.
So how has it been so far?
In the makeup business,
Yes. As in the beauty business, because this is like a whole industry.
it's a whole. I must say, it's a whole industry. It's been like this, ups and down. So there's those days that you feel like I'm tired. What is it, safe? I beg, I not do again. You understand why there are those days that you just be jumping behind closed door. God, thank you for how far you brought me. Thank you for everything you're putting in place right for me. Like it's just like this, up and down. But I feel what will sustain you a longer time in that thing you have passion for is continuity, consistency.
Yeah.
Don't even give it space. Like bumper to bumper, follow it.
Yeah.
Are you getting? I think that's what will keep you longer. Because I feel in Nigeria, if you've been able to sustain a business over 5 years, why give up? You can, if you can cross 5 years, you can do it. So why give up? So I feel the love I have for the business brought me this far. Then the wonderful clients that believe in me, even while there are other good makeup artists there, because I will say it, I'm not the only good makeup artist. I am one of the best, right?
Yes.
But there are still other good people out there that does the same service, but they choose me. So I feel they are part of the reasons why I'm still here. Yeah.
You moved from Port Harcourt.
That's that even goes Port Harcourt. Port Harcourt is actually a very beautiful place, I must say. It's a very sweet place to be. I schooled there, like I said. I lived part of my life there.
Yeah.
You understand? Deciding to leave Port Harcourt wasn't an easy thing. It wasn't easy at all, but you have to do what you have to do when chips are down, or for one reason or the other, you get. So I decided to leave Port Harcourt because one of the reasons, I have a lot of reasons, some personal reasons, but one of the reasons I can share is because I feel it got to a time in Port Harcourt, I am growing. In fact, I'm already a celebrity makeup artist from Port Harcourt.
Yeah.
I'm already well known, but I was hungry for more, and I was not seeing that more in Port Harcourt at that time I was there.
So the only option to get the more I wanted was to leave that environment, to say, okay, let's take the risk of trying somewhere else. If
Yeah.
I will see, because one thing, life is about risk. If you don't take the risk, you will not know whether what is in front is good or bad. You understand?
Yeah.
Just be ready to take it. Whatever you see, to be ready to take it. So that was one of the reasons I took the decision of, okay, I'm hungry for more. I want to be global, more international.
Yeah.
You understand? I want to be in the faces of prominent elite. So how do I get it? It's not in this place. Not like the place is not good, but not for me at this time.
Yeah.
I think I need to move to the next step. So that was why I actually left Port Harcourt. I can say with my full chest, I did not regret it. Not because of just the growth, but because I felt like a burden left me. Yeah.
How?
Yes. I felt like a burden left me. A burden that will I say, the kind of burden that fear gives you, like the fear of not being able to do it if it's not here.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah. The comfort zone.
If it's not in this place where I'm comfortable, I'm not sure I can make it. That burden was I'm sure, I can bet you it's still eating a lot of people till date. Even when they see that things are not going well for them and they've been in that spot for a lot, they are scared to move.
The
fear of moving. So it took off a burden from me, like, okay, I'm not scared. I got to realize, you're becoming a woman. You're becoming strong. At a time, I called myself man. You're becoming a man. Oh, we're coming down. You understand? So that burden left me. Then coming into Abuja, at first I was scared though. Like I said, taking the decision, I was scared. Where will I start from?
Yeah.
I don't know anybody here apart from very few family. One family and very few friends, not up to five, not up to 4, 5. I mean, let's say 3 friends that I know that base here. So I didn't really know anybody. I was having that fear. Someone even told me, now, wow, you want to relocate to Abuja, where you're celebrated there. You want to go and turn upcoming makeup artists in Abuja.
Starting all over. Oh my God.
All over again. They don't used to have brides, so they don't used to do makeup like that. So Hausa people, they like not carry their natural face, so now they do makeup. So I looked at it. I almost let those options drag me back, but I told myself, no, that was the fear I conquered. I was saying about. I said, no, you can do it. Rome was not built in a day. Yeah, so you can do it. So I came here, and at first it wasn't easy trying to fix myself. If you see the place where I started from, you will laugh, Mama. Somebody's window. That was where Ivie started from. In a photo studio. I don't want to mention the name of the photo studio. It's just in Wuse 2 here. I rented the space. The makeup space they had, as then they said the space is still like what do they call it? Corridor?
Yeah, small
balcony. Very small balcony, not the normal one. Very small balcony that 2 people can stand, like, pass each other properly. I don't know how they manage that studio. Like, they set up the place there. And it's 4th floor, I be 3rd floor. So when you're looking down, it's like your eye will be turning, you want to fall. They just use glass. So what if somebody mistakenly quack you and you hit the glass? A lot of barriers. But that wasn't the problem. They said 150,000 per month for that space.
For that small.
That's how many years ago? 150,000. That's even up to like 2020.
Yeah,
2020. 150,000 for a month. I said I cannot afford it, and the makeup artist that was there wasn't stable. So, but I still needed space there because I need somewhere to hook up, and I don't have money yet to go and get my own space. So they gave me a corner, not like the place was created for anything. It's a passage. I have the picture if you want. You can display to the world. It's a passage, and that passage takes you to the boss's office, like the owner of the studio.
Yeah.
The passage takes you to the office. That's how frequent they use the passage. It takes you to the one of the studio. It takes you to the restroom, and it takes you to the engine room. So you can imagine how frequent
passing there.
How frequent that passage is used. So my chair was just by the man's office window. My box is there. They put there's one chair there that people can just sit down. So that's where I used to keep my box when I want to work. So if I'm done working, I just shift it to one corner. So when I'm doing makeup like this, if someone wants to pass, I have to shift my lights. And another funny thing, then I used to do makeup 5,000 there. No, 2022, 5,000, 8,000, 10,000. The highest I took that time in that studio was 12,000. Yes, in 2022 here, which the price was way lesser than where I'm coming from, Port Harcourt. But that was the wisdom I applied into my trying to dominate Abuja. I didn't put the money in front. I tried to put my skill in front, see my work first. Maybe by the time you're not coming again, I cannot tell you, or maybe I'll just give myself so period of time. After this time, then I cannot take what my service really wants. So I thought there was even a time when someone came, the man came, the owner of the place came, hey Ivy, how far? Hey, can you just do somebody sharp makeup? He doesn't really have money like that. So he said 2,000 naira.
2,000 naira.
Just you want to snap passport, just do. You know how people do the thing now? Just do the face. I said, okay, sir. I did it. So that's why when I look at myself today, or someone that is looking at me or looking at my Instagram page they'll be like, this one a big. You don't know where I'm coming from.
Wow. Because from Port Harcourt,
like you know how I stand. You know my standard.
You're already a big shot. I'm coming to Abuja and
like bringing myself that low, and it actually helped me because most of those clients then that did makeup with me 8,000, 10,000, 6,000, they are paying what I'm charging now. Most of them that still come back, they pay it because they saw the service there, and they are even seeing that as the day goes by, Ivie's touch is even improving. She's getting better. Because I'm one person that I love learning. I love learning a lot. I'm not those kind of makeup artists or those kind of persons that feel because everybody is hailing you that you're good, you just relax. No. I learn from the least places. You understand? So that was it. That's how I was able to dominate the Abuja market. In less than 6 months, Ivie was everywhere. You know what they were telling me? Like, where have you been? Have you been in this town? No, it's not possible. And I'm looking for good makeup. I'll not be like, you people should calm down. What are you telling me? That there are no good makeup artists in Abuja before now? I better rest. You understand? But that I was hearing all that frequently. Like, so we have this kind of makeup artist in Abuja. Blah, 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 blah. I say, okay. So I say within 5-6 months after.
Wow, that was a short. That's very short
everywhere. But you know the secret now. I brought my the hunger for money. I kept it aside. In fact, even the price I was using, I was already using high-end products right from Port Harcourt. So the price I was taking cannot even replace a scoop of my product that I'm using on you. But I was just doing it. But I did not regret it because that was my own strategy of getting into Abuja market, and it worked for me. Someone else might try it and it will not work for them. It might not work for them because they don't understand the logic. So if they want to understand the logic, we train.
Businesswoman.
We train.
Yes, if you want to understand the logic, because this is makeup business.
Yeah, this makeup business. It's not, makeup is not just about drawing the makeup.
Yeah.
I always tell a lot of people there is makeup there is makeup skill, there is makeup business. You can't go and learn makeup skill and not learn makeup business. It goes hand in hand. You can't learn makeup business and not learn makeup skill.
Yeah.
It goes hand in hand. So that was just where it all blew up for me, like understanding the law. Even when immediately I came to Abuja, I went for a business training, and that too boost my mindset on how to package my business in a better way that I thought I was even doing it well.
Yeah.
How to know my worth more, how to stand on what I feel is right for my business. If now I'm telling you that for me to do your makeup, let's say I'm charging, for instance, let's say I'm charging 50,000. For instance, you come to me, Ivy, this your price is too much, or can't you do 30K? Ma'am, my price is 50,000.
With a smile.
With a smile. Don't talk too much. Because I know what I'm going. I know if we're to talk about it, first I want more than that. But yes, we are here now. So I know what I am offering you. You understand?
Yeah.
I know it's nothing less than that. So why should I take less? So that's what has brought me this far in Abuja.
So how would you compare your journey in Port Harcourt years ago and your journey now? Has it been
two parallel lines? Very far apart. But Port Harcourt actually did a good job in my life.
Yeah.
Shaping me, building me. Like Port Harcourt is my grassroots, my foundation, you understand? But I think Abuja did a better, enhanced what was made from Port Harcourt. It renovated my life, my business, my understanding about business, my structuring. It just renovated everything. That's just the truth. But Port Harcourt was a good start for me. Very good start. Everything was sweet and smooth. Even though there were rough times, there were good times.
So what would you say was the hardest, your most challenging experience, with your move?
The most challenging experience. Okay, do I really have most? Not really. I didn't really have any challenging.
So apart from fear?
Apart from that fear, yeah, I didn't have any. That I'm very sure. Apart from that initial fear of, are you sure you want to do this? Are you sure if you go there, you can dominate the market and all that? Well, when I landed, immediately I told myself that you can do it. If anybody can do it, you can do it.
Yeah.
That was the end of my story or whatever. That was just the end.
Oh.
Yeah. Don't mind me. My confidence is on 100. Don't mind me. It's bad. That's my bad. I know.
Oh my God! Knowing you all this while, I know your confidence has always been 100. So when you even talk about fear, I'm wondering which fear? Like, okay, the way you moved and you didn't even look back.
Yeah, because I didn't look back because you were seeing it on the outside. So when you want to take some certain decisions and you decide to talk to one or two persons and they start bringing their opinion, and which most cases those opinions are converted to fear.
Yeah.
Are you sure? This thing you said, okay, no problem, but are you sure? What if like this? What if not like this? So those things are what actually brought the fear. If it was left for me, just born.
When I actually wanted to move, and I was talking to someone about it, and the person said, "Are you going to cope?" I was like, "You were one of the people I use as an example."
Good.
Moved. So
good.
a lot of people have moved. Ivy has moved. Ivy is in Abuja. So if Ivy is in Abuja, what am I doing here? So you were one of the people I actually saw as, that push
Yeah.
that made me, okay, you can do it too.
Mm-hmm,
Because I was afraid.
Yeah, you
I
see,
had my own
your own fear.
Yes. Well, I was like, Ivy is in Abuja. So
I understand. It's really crazy trying to put yourself together with things, decisions like this.
yeah.
But if you can conquer that fear, then nothing can stop you.
What would you say to someone starting out in makeup and still trying to navigate the makeup business and makeup itself, the skill?
Mm, makeup business is makeup. You can't say you want to be this without being ready. Except you're doing the makeup to learn for your personal use. But when you want to do the business, it takes a whole lot. It takes a whole lot to, especially now. It's worse now where the market is saturated
Yeah.
already. Yeah, it's not like you still cannot come out of the saturated market, right? You still cannot break out. You can break out, but it's more. It needs more energy.
Energy.
It needs more determination, more attention, more focus. You get,
Yeah.
and it needs more money. Yes.
How did you deal with the
Let's not
financial
even
part?
deceive ourselves. Okay, that's my student you saw earlier. I have a video recorded of her. Ma, I went to that place you sent me to go and buy product. I'm not the one selling product. Oh. Ma, see the price is too much. I was just laughing. Ma, I spent almost 500K for makeup. This price she just mentioned, she's not done buying. She's not done buying, and she's not buying her high-end brand. She said, Ma, it's just one nylon. I was just looking at the nylon. I said, are they cheating me? They should bring it out. Let's calculate again. So it can be that hard.
Yeah.
So that's why I say makeup has to be something you can eat, you can swallow, you can digest. Before you say, I want to go, don't go into makeup because you see you feel people are making money in makeup business. No. Don't go into makeup because you see people doing it. No.
Yeah.
You have to go into it's funny enough, it's not just makeup. As far anything skill, go into it because it's what you really want. So that when the rough times come, it won't shake you. It won't break. It will shake you, but it won't break you. So you can, wherever the shake gets to, you can always dust it off
and keep going.
And keep going. But if that wasn't you, you're just doing it because your dad or your mom said you should go into it, or your boyfriend gave you money, or you go and learn handwork, go makeup. People are doing makeup. You pack back home. With your full chest, you go back home. There's nothing that will happen. Market is still running. Yeah. You understand? So I feel majorly for me, don't do it because people are doing it. Do it because you want it, right? Then as you're doing it in that manner, make sure you're ready to take whatever that comes with it. And I feel it will work for you.
Did you have any moments that you said, I want to go back?
Go back. We go nowhere. Ahead. Go back to which home? To go and meet who at home? Oh, Jesus. No. That's not even an option. There's no going back. Even when I experience some challenges that normally would make me say, let me finally drop this brush and rest. After all, I went to school. Let me go and dust my certificate. Let me look for one connection or one person that will help me with one government job. Sometimes it gets to that point. You understand?
Yeah.
Okay, let me share one of my experience. The most terrible experience I've ever had as a makeup artist, both in Port Harcourt and in Abuja. It was like it's a train. You understand?
Yeah.
You know when something follow you from Port Harcourt, come Abuja, what's going on here? So could it be that it's a train or it's a coincidence? Are you getting? okay, now my first, the very first place, because I won't count the place I was shortletting, like
The studio.
what's it called, paying for space. I won't count that. You know where I started, House
Yeah.
of Bo. So that wasn't mine. I was just paying for space, and I stayed there just 1 year. And after that, after 1 year, I got my own space in Orazi. I stayed there 1 year. I left because my customers were complaining that the side where everybody's generator is just by my store. It's just by my store. So it was really, actually, it was disturbing. And then that was the only option I had. That store, I took it. So because my customer satisfaction is my priority, I left. I left to Ada George. After Ada George, okay, what happened? I felt Ada George would be okay in for business, but that place was really very cold. The part of Ada George I stayed was so calm, so calm. Like there was no walking. But I was getting my online booking, but I was expecting walk-ins because we were open for walk-ins then. I wasn't getting it and all that till boom. I had to, before I now decided to leave Abuja. Now I left Abuja. Okay, I was still somewhere else, NTA Road.
Yes, you moved to NTA Road.
I moved to NTA Road after like 2 years of Ada George. I moved to NTA Road. So I moved to NTA Road because that place was bigger and I could stay there and do my business there. So payment of rent will be eased for me. So I stayed there. There I just stayed for 1 year, and that was where I was when I decided to relocate to Abuja. Coming to Abuja, I started from a studio.
Yeah.
Then next I went to a salon. I rented a space. So those are not mine. So when my first store in Abuja is was at Zone 4. I got a place, one ancient of this building like that. That I was, looking for houses in this Abuja
is something
crazy. So sometimes you get to the point where you don't have option, you take what you see.
Yeah.
So I took that and I put the place, like I spent a whole lot of money to put that place in order. Like if you even get to the whole compound, you think it's only my flat that human being is living. That was how terrible it was. Yeah, and the place was really calm. The environment was calm. So guess what? It was cool. Everybody liked the place. Your place is beautiful, blah 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 blah. And all that. Boom, I was robbed.
Robbed?
Yes. I was robbed in my store in Zone 4. Yeah. I was robbed. They took my AC, they took my gen, and a few other valuable stuff they took. And they said that, according to what I had, they said in the history of that house, that's the first time they are robbing. I said, how can they even rob this place when it's looking like there is dead people that are living here?
Like,
how can they? It's only my flat that looks like there's human being inside there. So why would they attack my flat? They broke into my place and that was it. So immediately I didn't feel safe there anymore. I had to move out and before I got this place, it took me like 5 months. 5 to 6 months for me to get this place. I paid for this place. The landlord said he's the one paying for the property, so he owns the property. I have no choice. I took it because it's not sublet to me. This is the landlord. We are both here. You understand? So, like, few months to my rent renewal, I was already preparing myself. Like, okay, my rent is coming up. I need to gather up and pay. I was not hearing that they've sold the building. This one that me and you were sitting in has been sold. And it was even sold 6 months into my stay. And I was not aware.
Wow.
Now tell me, this story I'm giving, isn't it enough to just pack your load and go back to the village? Daddy, Alpha, let's start farming. You understand?
The move, starting, renovating places every year, it's a lot of money.
So when they told me that, like, I was heartbroken, Oma, like, I'll tell you, I was so, it's just like a man broke my heart. That's how I felt. So you can imagine how I love my business, how I don't want anything to stress my business. I felt broken. I said, okay, what would I do? I tried to figure out. They came up again, the new owner of the place wants to increase the rent, blah, blah, blah. So it's either I leave or I pay extra 1 million to what I was paying already for me to stay just 1 year. After that 1 year, I like that 1 year they are even giving me is also because of how it happened.
Yeah.
Let me just prepare myself. Preparing myself on top 1 million I'm paying. You understand? I said, okay. I had no choice because I can't be leaving after 1 year again.
Sure.
And I was not even prepared to leave because it was already when I'm supposed to renew my rent. So I had to pay to stay another 1 year. So
Did I
now I'm looking
increase
for
rent?
another man's house to renovate again.
It's just like every 1
That's
year,
why
2
I
years,
said
you're
I don't
renovating.
know if it's like a trend, but it can never be a trend in my life. But I don't know what it is. But that yoke is broken in Jesus' name.
Yeah, so the way now is to buy a house. Just to
Oh
buy a
my,
house.
you understand? You understand? So that alone has dragged me back a whole lot. You know what I spend? Let's say every year, or every 2 years, or let's say every year. Do you know what I spend? Port Harcourt was just basically, there were reasons, like reasons that affected the business.
Yeah.
But this one, nothing. It's just the landlord. Even the previous one, which is my first store, before I was robbed, the landlord was asking me to leave, that he wants to use the place.
After you've renovated
Yes, just few months I was preparing to renew my rent, and he came up, he wants to use the place that I should leave. He was harassing me, harassing my clients. Sometimes I'll be walking inside, he will bring stick and be hitting my gate. Even broke the glass door, hitting my gate. Ashawo, leave my compound. You're carrying guests to come and harbor in this place. You're using my house to do a shower work. Leave my compound for me, please. So once he noticed my car I just drove in, he will hear the sound, obviously. He will just come out. Bang, 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 bang. It's not my house you want to use to do a shower work. Because it's only ladies I service. So I don't know.
I don't understand.
I don't know how that became a shower, that I'm camping guests in his house, that I should leave. He wants to use the place. Not long after I was robbed. So everybody was just telling me it's the guy that robbed me.
He wanted you to leave by all means.
And I arrested him.
I was about to ask, what did you do?
No, I did. Initially, I didn't want to. You know me, I'm a very calm person. I don't know wahala. But when my sister, family were like, no, don't just leave this one like that. For what? So I was even going to the station. I got to the station before, knowing to me that he wanted to come and turn the case on me, like maybe I'm the one that is harassing him. I don't know. Thank God I had records. So that was even what vindicated me in the police station. So it was crazy.
Wow.
It was crazy. I won't lie. So things like this is enough to discourage somebody. But you can never see it from me. In you.
Yes, Ivy is always smiling and happy.
So I'm sharing this part of my story so people will not always think what they see on social media is just how it is, or what they assume people's life to be is how it is. Sometimes there are 1,001 you don't know about.
Everybody's going through something.
I'm showing you what I want you to know. The one I don't want you to know, I won't show you. So I'm saying this because I want people to learn that there can be tough times in business. Times that you can't even explain, or when you're even explaining it, it sounds stupid. It sounds like a lie. I beg you, but it's true. It's true, but now, if someone that knows me now, that know how I've been moving, they'll feel, I been her juju be that. This one why they move from shop to shop. Is that her juju? They will not know their very good reasons or important reasons behind it
Yeah.
that I can't control. Imagine if not that I could control this one, I should have been out of here. I controlled it with the money.
True.
In as much as it wasn't coming, I looked at it like, oh God, moving again. I mean, did they send me and set the building together? Let me even know what I'm doing. Moving again? No. So what is the alternative? I have to pay extra to be able to stay for only 1 year. I paid. That's to tell you that I can do anything to give my brand a good image. But when it comes to the point where I cannot do anything, I'll follow the lead now. However it comes, I move. You understand? So it can be really tough.
Yes, this is quite challenging.
It can be tough. I can tell you we are very few that go through this kind of weighty challenge. It's not common. But I feel because I am a child of grace. I call myself star girl. So nobody can quench me. Nothing can quench me. So I feel that's why with all these kind of situations, I'm still pulling through. Because I know a lot of people that will go through what I've just said now. Girl, first, second, they will give up.
Yes, because housing in Abuja is a very tedious process.
Mm-hmm.
Getting a place, now you renovate it. After renovating, they tell you to move after a year.
Mm-hmm.
It's enough to pack and just go and stay in your
And
house.
just go and stay in your house. There was a time someone was asking me, hey, this kind of thing is happening. Are you sure you not just become a mobile makeup artist? After all, you're well known, you're popular. Funny enough, majority of my clients they are home service clients. They prefer me coming to their comfort zone to do their makeup. So are you not sure? Are you not sure you just be going to home services? No need for studio service again. There is no kind of opinion I've not heard about because of the situation of
Yeah.
housing, rentage, studio, whatever. And me, I'm not the kind that likes plaza. I like reserved place for my clients where they can come anytime, walk in comfortably, however they are dressed, however they are looking, they are comfortable. So that's why you see I always like reserved environment for my clients. It works for me. And so I do it.
It's the privacy.
Yeah, the privacy, yeah. The privacy.
Oh.
Oh my, oh my,
I have. Running a business in Nigeria is a lot of work. Like you need to be mentally, emotionally, physically, psychologically ready. Always prepared for the next thing that's going
You
to come.
said it all.
Because there's always something coming.
There's always something coming. But I'm not sure anybody. I don't know. Let me not say I'm not sure, but let me still say it. I'm not sure anybody have seen it the way I've seen it in the makeup industry. You see this moving thing that I went through because I can't go through it again, God forbid. You see this moving thing I went through. I'm not sure any makeup artists have gone through it like me. I'm not sure. Guinness Book of Record, they're supposed to recognize me. They're supposed to recognize me for this.
I need an award for moving, renovating people's houses because
exactly. I need an award. Because no, you can't. People can't stand it. You just need to have an extra oil on your head to be able to see stand after this thing I explained to you.
Yeah.
No, you need an extra oil. Seriously.
You're doing amazing.
No,
you have tried by yourself.
God is faithful.
What would you define beauty as?
Okay. Beauty for me is enhancing the natural creature, enhancing the beauty that God has already given you. So it's not like let's say for instance me coming to wear you makeup or glam you up is making you look beautiful. You're already beautiful. So all I'm just doing is to enhance the beauty you have with makeup art. So And another thing is, I think beauty of now, there is this hope it brings to women. It restores their confidence, it restores their hope. There are some it even gives them joy. Because I've had thousands and one experiences where I will finish a client makeup. Oh, Ivie! They will hold me some, they will even cry. Ivie, is this me? Oh Jesus, you don't know how I feel. Sometimes they will transfer me extra money. So for somebody to be so excited to even want to tip you after paying huge amounts for your service, that's how happy they are. So I feel that's what beauty is all about for me, because the beauty is not just on the face for me, is how it makes you feel on the inside. That's beauty for me.
Oh,
Mhm.
my God. Would you have actually picked any other career? Let's say you were into other things now. So would you have what okay, if you were not doing makeup, what else would you have been doing?
Hairstyling. Hairstyling. In fact, it should still revolve around beauty. Hairstyling, nails, styling, like fashion styling, maybe making clothes. Everything revolve around women. That's yeah.
Okay. So what does success look like for you?
Okay, for me, success is not all about your achievements. It's also is mainly for me, it's mainly about the peace you have developed as time goes on in your growth.
Okay.
The calmness, the peace, the how you've made your environment very serene and comfortable for you
Yeah.
is success for me. Not just about the money in the bank account or the wealth, whatever. Yeah.
Peace of mind.
Peace of mind. Yeah.
Okay, Ivy, it has been an interesting day with you.
Very interesting.
It's been an interesting day. We went from doing, from doing makeup to talking to everything.
Yeah.
Ivy gave us all the juicy things that we
You didn't see that coming, right? Though you knew some of them, but there were some you didn't see coming.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So thank you so much. We're going to be creating a design inspired by Ivy's amazing journey as a makeup artist. Who
Are you
has
I didn't see that coming. Okay.
who has had to relocate, start again, is building something amazing, blooming in a city where she knew nobody, and now is like chairman in the city. She's now part of she's now part of the owners of Abuja.
Yeah, by God's grace.
Very soon she's going to buy her own house so that she'll stop moving.
Amen. Stop moving. Amen.
So we're going to be creating a design. So watch out for the design that we'll create for Ivy. So she looks so pretty.
Yeah.
Ivy always doing magic.
This kind of quick makeup, you made me do this.
So do you ever get scared or doubt yourself when you're doing makeup?
Not at all. Never for once.
Are you serious?
Like the confidence is on another level that I can't even explain.
We're already seeing the confidence.
No matter the face, no matter the complexion, there's never that fear of can you do it?
Right from time?
Like right from time that I can remember. So that's why I told you, it's something that I just felt this is me. Makeup is me, I am makeup. So
Definitely.
Even though my eyes are closed, I know what I'm doing.
Wow. That is confidence right there. And before you can get to that point,
it takes a whole lot actually. It takes a whole lot. I can tell you that. But it's worth it. If you can take the risk, it's worth it. Yeah. So here is news for today. How do you feel?
That's pretty. She looks amazing.
Yeah.
Ivy did an amazing job, guys. So I hope you guys saw the before. You saw the before. Now, this is the after.
Yeah.
It looks so pretty.
This is Ivy's shortcut makeup. This is not my full glam. Shortcut.
So imagine what the full glam looks like. So go to her page and see what her full glam looks like. So today Ivy has shown us what it means to do a quick makeup for a beautiful lady. So we'll continue to show you guys what Ivy is capable of. Hi bestie, so today we're going to be creating a design for an amazing makeup artist, Ivy. She has had to relocate, she has had to start all over, she has had to build something amazing, and she's still doing amazingly well for herself.
I'm blushing.
Ivy is a simple girl, but she is an artist. So we want something that says an artist without us even having to say anything. So let's give Ivy something that looks girly. She likes pink, so we want something girly that says,
how did you know I love pink?
She's an artist without having to say she's an artist. So let's design something amazing for Ivy. So guys, we're going to be presenting what we designed for Ivy. This design is our own representation of Ivy's story and Ivy's artistry. Yes, Ivy's magic hand. She paints on people, transforms them from beautiful to extraordinary.
That's the word.
So as she said, beauty is what God has already given you. So she just makes it, makes you look extraordinary. So we're going to be presenting a design that speaks beauty and not just painting on face. Now want her to paint on a garment, want her signature on a garment.
Can you imagine what that garment will look like?
So this is from us to Ivy. I'm really happy to be giving you this, Ivy.
Wait, what did I just see?
Okay.
Oh my god. Mama. This is so cute. Oh my god. This is art. Guys, like, I wish you guys can see this. Oh my god. How did you come up with this?
Your story.
This is
what helped us come up with this. So everything, we don't just
Oh my word. Oh my, I love this.
Thank you.
Like, is the art for me? How did you come up with this? Please, I want to interview now. Explain yourself. You want to run away? Do you want to run away?
I was putting you on a hot seat.
What is going on here? Like, no, please. Let's revert. What's going on? Yeah, explain.
Okay, I would like to paint on people's faces, and I want her to see what it looks like. That magnificent piece that she creates on people's faces on a garment as well. So it's a combination of. So this is Ivy's. Did you see the makeup she did? That is what we are having here.
Oh my, I don't know whether you want my kidney. Is it my kidney you want, please? Let me know. Like, this is. Did you capture this? Please guys, this is it. Oh my god. Oh. Wait. Okay.
Ivy shut the word. I've never seen Ivy shut up.
Okay. You said this for me?
Yes, this is for you, Ivy.
Oh my god. This is so cute. Like, I'm not even forming this. This is so beautiful. Okay, let me not talk too much. Thank you so much.
Thank you so
I'm
much.
so honored.
Thank you.
I am speechless and honored. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you to you. Thank you to your team and everyone that came up with this idea. Like, it's out of the world.
Thank you.
I'm honored. I can't wait to. So beautiful. Wow. Nice.
Yes. Thank you so much. And it's amazing being in your world.
Thank you too. Yeah.
You know, you've inspired me a whole lot today because I feel like every woman I speak to touches my life in one way or the other. And today you have touched my life as well. I am so honored to be the one sharing your story. And you know, even if it's a portion of your story,
it's a portion, of course.
But I'm so honored to be part of it too, you know, to have shared in it today. And I'm sure our viewers too are so happy to have shared in your story. Right? Thank you for teaching us how to do makeup, because me, I learned.
All of you should bring my money. All of you.
We're all a student today.
Everybody that learned from that makeup, I will drop my account number on the screen.
Yes, Ivie needs to be paid for this job that she did today. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
I am so happy to be here.
I'm glad to have you guys here today.
Thank you. Thank you, my love. Thank you so much.
Welcome with that soft hand.
Guys, Ivie is making me shy.